For question number 1b part is, the root breaks after the carrot has moved 15 meters. Find the time taken after the root breaks from carrot to comes to rest. You have to consider a figure. For example, this is a straight line and here the block is lying. It have the mass 200 kgs and a pulling force is acting over it that have a magnitude of 600 Newton by the first part. This is a pulling force to move this block in the forward direction, right? And whenever the force is acting over this block, the velocity that is considered as the velocity, initial velocity that the force is producing over this mass is initial velocity, and that is calculated by the first part, that was 7.5 meters per second. Now you have to find the time after the root breaks and the carrot comes to rest. Carrot comes to rest means you have to show that the body is not moving now. It comes to rest. It means that its final velocity is 0 here because it comes to rest. Whenever there is change in velocity, then there is a factor of acceleration that comes to account, because you know the definition of acceleration: change in velocity with respect to time. Initially the velocity was 7.5, but after some time it comes to rest. It means that final velocity becomes 0. Change in velocity seems to be here. So it would be acceleration factor would be considered over here, and you have to find that time for that. If you consider one of the famous equation of motion, that is v is equals to u plus at, right? You have to find this t. For that t, you must need the value of a. You have the u, that is 7.5. You have the v, that is 0. Your step should be finding this a. How you can find this a? This a can be calculated by, like, you know, one of the famous formula for Newton's second law, F is equals to ma. Mass is given to you by the a part, that was 200 kgs. I just write it down over here. Acceleration you have to find, and force is 600. Yeah. So subject your equation as a, that gives you F over m with a negative sign. Now the question arises, why I just consider Newton's second law as a minus F by m. You people know that whenever the force are acting on this mass, the mass is moving in this direction continuously, because the force is acting it and it's moving, gaining in energy, something like that. But whenever after some time it comes to rest, it comes to rest means that is going to reverse its direction in this way. Then due to the reversing of direction, acceleration is produced. That's why I just considered a is equals to minus F by m, not positive. So it would be a is equals to minus F by m. So a will be calculated as minus 600 by 200. After simplification, it's coming as 3 meters per second square. So my a is minus 3 meter per second square. Now plug in the relevant values in this main equation, just like marked as equation number 1. So put a is equals to minus 3 in equation number 1. That gives you v value is 0, u value is 7.5, and acceleration value is minus 3 times by t. Minus 7.5, which is equals to minus 3t, minus minus cancel, and t would be 7.5 over 3. 7.5 over 3 would gives you 2.5. So 2.5 is the time when the root breaks and the body comes to rest. That's your final answer.